Kim Kardashian and her sisters are reportedly accused of taking $120,000 from a major pop star. Hi, before we continue, please subscribe to the channel for all Kardashians news and update. Kim Kardashian has always been one of the most talked about celebrities in the world. Since she became popular, many stories have come out about her and her famous family. From people being curious about her love life to fans following her business deals, Kim has always stayed in the spotlight. Her rise to fame has been filled with attention, rumors, drama, and surprises. But even with all the things people know about her, there are still stories that many fans have never heard of. One of the most shocking ones is that Kim and her sisters were once accused of taking a very large amount of money from a very famous singer. This story is not often brought up, but it once made headlines and involved a huge amount of money, over $100,000. Before Kim became a global icon, before the reality shows and all the brand deals, she lived a very different life. She once worked behind the scenes in Hollywood, helping others look good. One of her jobs was working as a personal stylist for the pop star Brandy. Most people remember that Kim used to date Ray J, who is Brandy's brother. But fewer people know that Kim had a working relationship with Brandy and her family too. Kim's job at that time was not glamorous, and she wasn't famous yet. She was trying to find her way into the entertainment world and was connected to several celebrities through work and friendships. Years after Kim had become a well-known celebrity, an old problem from her past came back to the surface. In the year 2008, a major report revealed that Kim and some of her siblings were being sued by Brandy's mother, Sonia Norwood. Sonia wasn't just any regular person. She had managed the careers of both of her children, Brandy and Ray J, and had been involved in the music business for many years. So, when she made a public legal move against the Kardashian siblings, it got attention. Sonia claimed that Kim, along with Khloe, Kourtney, and their brother Robert, had taken more than $120,000 from her and her family. This wasn't a small matter. Sonia's lawsuit was serious. She said that Kim had permission to use her credit card only one time, just for one purchase. This permission was given in 2004 while Kim was working as Brandy's stylist. The job came with some trust, and that one-time card use was a part of it. But according to Sonia, things didn't stop at that one transaction. She claimed that Kim and her siblings kept using the card again and again without permission. They reportedly charged many things to the card, which led to a huge total. When all the spending was added up, Sonia said the amount came to over $120,000. And on top of that, she wanted an extra 10% in interest to be paid back too. This legal case was not just about money. It was about trust, relationships, and past actions coming back to the public eye. Sonia said that the charges were made by Kim and her siblings after she had clearly said only one purchase was allowed. That made the spending feel like betrayal. It was money that Brandy's family had to pay for, and Sonia said they had never approved most of those charges. She believed that the Kardashians had taken advantage of a small window of trust and had used the family's credit card to buy things they were not supposed to. That's why she decided to take legal action. She didn't just want the money back. She wanted to make a point about what she said had been done to her family. While the legal case was happening, people began to take sides. Some believed Sonia's story completely and felt it showed a different side of the Kardashian family that the public didn't usually see. Others thought maybe it was just a misunderstanding or that things had happened too long ago to judge clearly. But either way, the news made people talk. It was surprising to hear that Kim and her siblings had once been accused of such a large amount of unauthorized spending, especially because by 2008, they were already rising in fame and fortune. Kim was already on television and beginning to build her powerful brand. Over the years, Kim has been at the center of many different controversies. Some of them are connected to fashion, others to business, and many to her personal life. One more recent example came in 2020 when she was criticized for wearing a hairstyle that some people felt didn't show respect to the culture it came from. The hairstyle in question was cornrow braids. Some people on social media said she was trying to take a cultural look and make it about herself without understanding its roots. That became a big topic online. During that time, Brandy was asked about Kim's hairstyle choice. Even though there had been the old legal battle between Kim's family and Brandy's, Brandy actually spoke in Kim's defense during an interview. She said she didn't think Kim was doing anything wrong and that she loved braids herself. Brandy said that people were maybe going too far in judging Kim about the hairstyle and that everyone should be able to wear braids if they want to. That moment was surprising to some people because it showed that Brandy wasn't holding a public grudge against Kim despite what had happened in the past. Still, the memory of the lawsuit remained. It wasn't just gossip, it was a real legal filing. Sonia Norwood took the time to collect the details, file the paperwork, and make her case against the Kardashian siblings. This means she truly believed that something wrong had happened, and she wanted justice. The lawsuit also showed a different chapter in the Kardashian story, one that many fans may have never heard about. Most people know Kim for her business moves, her fame, and her personal life updates. But very few people think about her early years when she was working behind the scenes and getting into trouble that would only become public much later. The situation also shows how the Kardashians were connected to celebrities before they became stars themselves. Working for someone like Brandy gave Kim a small start in the entertainment world. It gave her a chance to be around the people who were already successful. But it also shows that things can get complicated when personal and business relationships mix. What started as a working job eventually turned into a legal drama that included the whole family. While Kim's career has grown far beyond where it started, stories like these remain part of her past. They don't always make the front page now, but they are part of her journey. Every big-name celebrity has stories that are lesser known. Some are good, and some are controversial. This one falls into the second group, and it shows that even years before Kim was famous, people were already forming opinions about her actions. In the end, the lawsuit from Sonia Norwood was one of many bumps in the road for the Kardashian family. They've faced lawsuits, criticism, and personal challenges in the public eye for years. But they've also built one of the most recognizable brands in the world. Whether people love them or dislike them, they're almost impossible to ignore. But stories like the one with Brandy's family remind people that fame isn't always smooth. Sometimes there are real disagreements, mistakes, and legal matters behind the scenes that never fully go away. It also teaches a lesson about how actions from the past can return later in life, especially when people become famous. The things that might have seemed small in the moment can turn into big news years later. For Kim and her siblings, what happened with Brandy's family is a reminder of how important it is to be careful with trust, money, and relationships, especially when those things mix together. Thanks for watching. Please do well to share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Kardashian updates.